God, I almost pressed the wrong button. I don't know why, because I need to change screens. I almost pressed the end stream button in YouTube Studio. That would have been hilariously funny. Hi, Grima. Hello, 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 hello. This month has been such a fun time. With way too much going on. It also sort of feels like that the month went by really quickly, but it also felt excruciating. It felt very long as well. Oh my goodness. May is now forever the month of cursed things. And it's not August anymore. It's all May now. I don't get why it has at least 1 month out of the year has to be completely cursed. Like something on a series of unfortunate events always has to take place during one singular month. And it had to be May. Near the start of the year. Now June with ridiculous heat. It's not too horrible right now, but I think it's gonna get up there in terms of heat. Because I know mid to end of next week is supposed to be very hot. Oh yeah. Wednesday this upcoming week is supposed to be the start of everything hot. Thursday says it's gonna be 93 degrees. That's gonna suck. Thankfully though, the AC is practically fixed. The heat is working now too. The guy came the other day and God, my days are blending so much right now that I can't really remember what day is what anymore. Yesterday. Yes. They came back because apparently they looked at the wrong thing. And we thought we were done. But apparently the heat is all working properly now. I completely forgot to ask what was wrong with it. But I'm just glad it's fixed and it's okay and it's working. The AC's working, the heat's working, that's all that matters. Now the only thing left is to wait on the last appointment, whenever that happens, of getting things like recertified, because it was a whole entire change of the AC unit. So that'll be the last thing that gets dealt with. The AC guy comes in with a superhero cape. I still find it hilariously funny that it seemed as though that there wasn't really anything particularly wrong with the new unit. It's, I guess, needed a little bit of extra tinkering. I don't know. We were under the impression at first that the guys that installed the AC didn't know what they were doing with the heat, but apparently it's all working, so I'm good. I'm happy now. I don't want any more maintenance domes in my vicinity. The only time that I want to hear someone knocking on the door is either DoorDash or Amazon packages. I don't want anyone else coming to the house anymore. It's so tiring. For somebody who's inherently a night owl, waking up early all of like the majority of May has very much tuckered me out. I can say that I've slept a lot over the past couple of days. I don't know whether or not it's REM sleep. I did sleep a decent amount, and I'm hoping that the amount of time that I slept yesterday and today will help me not have to postpone streams, because it seems like I can't function anymore with lack of like any sleep at all. I'm all out of hot sauce. I can't eat ramen without it being spicy anymore. You need spicy. I feel like most savory foods, if it doesn't have some sort of spice to it, it feels a little lacking, doesn't it? What kind of noodles did you acquire though, Grima? Is it ramen noodle? Does it have marinara on it? Do you do light sport could help with the sleepiness? I don't know. Even when I was active daily, when I worked retail, there was still a lot of days where I would either sleep very little or none at all and still go to work. I can't do it anymore though. Chinese noodles, yes. Delicious Chinese noodles. Yeah, I can't... there's things that I did back in the day which is probably not good for me, and which is probably like perpetuated the way that I am now. Or worse that I am now. Sleep has never come natural to me. The only time that it would actually that I would sleep proper is after like a set amount of time of not sleeping well, and then I just pass out from exhaustion. Not great, but I mean it works. Eventually. Yeah, same on the weekends I would be knocked out. Yep. That would be the majority of the time of whenever there was a little bit of reprieve. It would be a lot of attempting to sleep. Or there would be the fun time of having... of being so mentally and physically exhausted, but I still can't sleep. Those are the really fun days. And that's how it is usually. Also, hi, No Face. You had a weird dream that Batman was your Uber driver? Was it a regular car, or was Batman actually in the Batmobile for your Uber driver? I wish I could remember my weird dreams like that. I still have been having weird dreams lately. But I can't seem to remember them at all. Which makes me sad, because I really do have some really odd ones. I have just flung Dr. Pepper on my keyboard. Hold on. I was messing with the straw in my soda can, and I have just flung Dr. Pepper onto the keyboard. Oh, good news. I'm starting to use the nasal spray that was gotten for me. I've used it twice now. Last night and the night prior. I don't know necessarily whether it's working like really well. I know that my throat kind of hurts, because I can't for the life of me, even after doing everything that it says to do, and not to like deep sniff when you're doing the nasal spray. But I lean over for like a good like 10 minutes and it still feels like it goes down the back of my throat. Reminded of a semi-cursed picture I saw. Mayo nasal spray? That's a way to get an infection. A big sinus infection. That's a little scary. Why would you... Who even decided to make that Photoshop spray? Mayonnaisal spray. Oh my god, did I get... Crap, I gotta stop messing with the straw to my soda. Just flinging little bits of Dr. Pepper everywhere. That's why I have a notepad next to my bed writing down my dreams in a notebook. That's genius. But the thing is for me is that it almost as soon as I wake up, it sort of dissipates. It doesn't really say that I only remembered like very, very, very small snippets, but it's not anything that's like significant to what the weird dream was. Oh, also side note, I stretched when I woke up this morning and I have somehow borked my neck. I have tweaked it. I have my pillow in a very specific position right now, so it keeps my neck propped up. It's just to give Pam a good laugh. That's the best thing is sharing your weird dreams with somebody you know that'll make them have a giggle. I think the more you do the dream journal, the more you'll remember it's a weird thing. Maybe I should try doing that. I have notebooks aplenty that I could do that with. Yeah, tweaked one side of my neck, which is the right side, and it's like that whole up and down section from the base of my neck all the way to my shoulder like muscle, which is the norm, because if I do tweak it, that's usually where the centralized pain is. Always a fun time. And I don't know whether or not it's the nasal spray or just me, because I have been coughing a good amount this morning. My throat's kind of sore. Oh god, my shoulder blade popped. Oh. I'm just slowly breaking down again. That's fine. With how this month has gone, that's not a surprise at all. I still have the notes with the one of you still Peach a long time ago with Palworld. I think I remember you talking about that. Maybe one of the reasons why I don't usually, or I never really kept a dream journal is usually because I would have short spurts of dreams, which is usually when I'm sick. And then it would be an extended period of nothing. And then every time I would get sick, it would pop back up again. Which has the weirdest nightmarish set of dreams. Though I can say that there are some dreams that have consistency. There's always one set of nightmares that is a big glass house in the midst of a very, very dense forest. Like the house is mostly made of windows, so you can see, like, there's nowhere to hide if something is outside. There's maybe furniture, but then that you look the other way and it's another window. But it's like a circular clearing around the house, and then you have the really, really dense forest. And then there's just like stuff in the forest. Occasionally stuff would come out of the forest. And that's one reoccurring nightmare. I think there's a couple other, but I can't seem to recall those ones at the moment. Though I think the worst of it with the glass house dream is you have sometimes something like dragging itself across the forest floor. Which definitely doesn't look kosher. It looks like something that would be in any typical zombie horror movie. And you can do nothing about it. You can only hope that the doors are locked, but they're probably not. Not in those dreams. I can't believe this whole AC debacle took basically a month to rectify itself. Because we had it before where the AC wasn't working properly and they had to put the Freon stuff in it, and they said, oh, it's gonna be a temporary measure, probably in like 6 months it'll do it again, and they have to go through all this entire process. And then I think it was like 3 different instances of people coming out to assess the situation, and then it wasn't until May that, like mid-May, it was like, oh, now we can do it. Now we can, we finally made our decision to just replace the entire unit. And then it took a while, and then it got replaced, and it's like, oh, something else is wrong with it. We'll send somebody like tomorrow, the next day, and then it was like 3 or 4 days later, I think 4 days later actually, that somebody else came and checked it and then said nothing was wrong with it. And then a day or 2 after, Mama Faye got another text message saying, hey, they checked the wrong thing. We're gonna send him back out again. And that was yesterday. And now everything is finally done. Everything's working. It took the entirety of May to get this all situated. It's all good now, though. We're not going to die in the summer heat. I remember I literally noped my way out of a Slenderman dream I was going to have. I literally moved the whole background into a different dream like a cartoon. That's amazing. That means that you're probably using both sides of your brain while you're dreaming. So you have that sense of control. Can you read in your dream? Put neck fans on your throne list for you and the Fae just in case. We do have some portable fans and USB fans. And we have a bunch of big ice packs, which I think we'll still probably use because some parts of this house is really well insulated, like my room. And on today, the final day of May, you tweak your neck, no mercy. Exactly. Oh my god. It was a lot of lack of sleep this month, and it really took a toll. I'm surprised that I haven't gotten, like, sick. But I guess that's because I sort of had to throw streaming to the wind for a little bit, which I feel really bad about, but I also know that you guys are not mad at me for it because you tell me all the times, like, hey, take care of yourself first. So I don't feel as bad about it, but I still feel bad. But out of my control. I had one at the age of 5 and 16-ish where I'd break my leg outside and at night, and that a son with a face would threaten me with death unless I get back inside before the next time it comes back. Oh my god. I wonder what kind of premonition, or not really premonition, what sort of things that you were going through around that time frame for you to have a dream like that. That's terrifying. Are there outlets in your trees in the forest? Maybe. Yeah, you matter first. We tell you that 100 times. I know. I get it. I really do. But the guilt feeling is still there. It's like feeling useless after being sick and not doing all the normal things that you do. It's just that feeling of guilt that's just gonna be there. Because with all the stuff that was going on lately, I told Mama Faye yesterday or the day before that after like sleeping all day due to a headache, and I finally got up and fed myself, and I said, "Oh, I did dishes. I wanted to feel like I accomplished something today." And Mama Faye's reply was, "You fed yourself. You got up. You drank water, and you did dishes. You've accomplished several things today." I mean, I get that I've done nothing wrong, but I don't know why the guilt still feels, or the guilt still takes over. Maybe it's because previously I was even though I still had issues back then, I was still the person that did a lot during the day, and feeling like you can't do that same bit anymore is kind of disheartening. There was also one where an invisible woman with a visible dress wanted to marry me, and for some reason I wasn't into that, and that was the nightmare. I think I remember always having a nightmare about a creepy grandma that I've never seen before. Always trying to like touch up on my arms and my hands and things, and I was always trying to get away from her. It was very creepy. Even though you're 90%, I am 90% stubborn. Definitely so. I can't help it. It's I've always been like the go-getter of getting things done. And I think also maybe that the time frame that I was doing retail really ruined my outlook on things as well. Because I always had managers breathing down my neck for things that I was doing or not doing. I think that's probably like the most typical retail experience. I love those moments in when you have a manager that comes up, and it's like a flatbed of stuff to put onto the shelves. They were wondering, it's like, why haven't you finished this yet? Like, why is it taking you so long? It's like, do you not see the amount of people that are asking for things right now? You always tell me that the customers are the top priority. So why are you breathing down my neck? Peach's brain permanently reshaped by retail. I think so. This is. It's one of the reasons why I don't want people to do retail, but I think that everybody should experience a retail job once. Not for the fact that it might reshape your brain, but for the fact of it gives you an idea of how bad retail is. Retail PTSD. Retail is the worst. Anything in like customer service really is not the greatest job, unless you are of a particular demeanor. Hi, Geller. I'm feeling decent. I feel like my nose is really stuffy right now, so I'm kind of afraid for the next few days, but we'll see. I am utilizing a nasal spray, so we'll see if that's just the reason. I'll check my temperature later and see what it is. I can't do it right now because I feel like it'll read me like a false high temperature because I'm streaming currently and my room gets really warm during that time frame. I did in my intrusive thoughts 1 almost 3 times, and my hatred for humanity was at its peak. It definitely teaches you how stupid a good portion of the world is. You really see like the percentage of very interesting people and the stupidity of humanity. You'll find them conglomerated around retail stores. You will find the most interesting people, whether good or bad, in retail stores. Certain kinds of online conversations also help to teach that. It really does. It really does. I've been seeing, as usual on Twitter, somebody like makes mention of something that they've noticed, and it's not something that they particularly like, but they make mention of it, and then people misconstrued it so far and twist the words around, because you can't have somebody's like normal inflections and the way that they talk through text, and text can lead to a lot of misunderstandings because you interpret the words in your own way due to that lack of like human tone to the words. So it's really sad to see how quickly something goes downhill over something that it's supposedly fairly innocent. I ran into a math conspiracy theorist site once. Short version, they misunderstood blackjack odds and thought everyone else that did understand was in the pocket of big casino. That's just learning the game. That's how many people get into that form of gambling, is because they've learned the game. That's why there's God, my brain. There's professional competitions with blackjack and card games like that. It's a brain thought process. Yeah, people who work in healthcare also get the same amount, or same if not worse, abuse as retail workers. So I think that probably the people who get it the worst are healthcare workers and those that work in customer service through the phone. Because there is a level of disconnect when you're not dealing with somebody face to face. So those that are on the phone or on the internet have a different form of entitlement going on. So those kinds of situations are going to be the worst. Though I think with healthcare, it goes pretty high too, with the amount of shenanigans that they have to deal with, because tensions are high. If you're in like emergency situations or having healthcare concerns and things like that, tensions and stress can lead to very funky interactions, especially if they're not like the most savory people in the first place. Card counting is not illegal, but casinos don't like people winning. Yeah. Anything in forms of gambling or monetary value, that of course they don't want you to win. It's the same thing with gacha games and like carnival games. That as well. They don't want you to win their prizes. They want you to pay the money to possibly win said prizes, but they give you their overabundant of stock of like the ugliest plush toys that you've ever seen. Cold callers get so much hate, which I get, but people who cold call also hate doing it. Here's the thing with phone customer service, you can feel like Thanos and press a button and then they disappear. Yes, but that also depends on where you're working. Some places will give you the liberty of pressing the end call button, while other ones, I think it's also at least from what I've seen, there's a certain time frame of having the call before you can do that. Or they just don't allow you to do that in general. I was a mover when I was 16 and got screamed at by a 60-year-old lawyer because he was moving to a smaller office but wanted to keep all of his furniture, and I told him it wouldn't fit. Oh my god. At that point, if the furniture is actually owned by him, why doesn't he just bring it home? If it's owned by the person, just take it home. Or maybe that's the reason why they made such a fuss, because it wasn't theirs in the first place, but wanted to keep it anyway. Telemarketer can have my wrath because I did not consent to call me. I have my name to... Oh yeah, if you're getting random phone calls from people, I get that they are also doing their job, but if those are probably like the funkiest calls you can be getting. And then there's all the scam phone calls too. You know, while he's passed out, you take the prize and run? I don't think you could. Yeah, I feel like when it comes to telemarketer calls or scam calls, they're gonna call you anyway. It's always sometimes you get your, like, that one ring on your phone and it never goes to an actual call or a voicemail. It's just them testing the phone number to see if it's active. That there's one too many places that have your phone number but then decide to sell said phone number to third-party sources, and that's how a lot of your phone numbers get put into the list of spam calls, which I guess is just the way it works nowadays. Yeah, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. I think there was one time, not that I get those calls anymore, because I think that at some point they learned, or maybe they changed their phone number as well. I think I was one number off of a clinic or something, or like a boutique, a salon place, and I would always get random voicemails from people trying to call that place, but ended up calling my phone. And I think there was another place that kept calling me and said something about old man t-shirts, but I couldn't, that is the only thing that I could make out of voicemail, which was one of the other weirdest things that I've heard in a voicemail before. One of my older coworkers just told me not to worry about it and said people like that don't like being told no by people like us. Yeah. Because they think they're superior. It could also be people who don't have like the greatest concept of spatial awareness and not being able to eyeball a room properly. You gotta, with some of those spam calls, you really do need to have like the weirdest tactics to get them not to call you again. Some people will put their phones underneath a pan and start smacking the pan for that. And then there's some people who come up with some really funny store slogans, and then usually they don't call that phone number again. The most recent version I've run into is your phone's bill's 50% off period is about to expire. Please contact us so you can renew it and keep your current price. I have heard something like that recently as well. I think another one was either like a phone carrier or I think it was also like car insurance as well. They're trying different tactics. You saw those videos. There's a fair amount of them. There's one that I thought was hilariously funny, because there was one with her, a wife and her husband, and every time a spam caller would call her, she would give her husband the phone, and he would come up with really funny slogans. And then there's another lady who has a phone line to her house, and will occasionally get calls from it, and and she has the funniest slogans I've ever heard. Oh my god, I think one was something along the lines of like an abortion clinic is like your loss is today's sauce or something, and I was like, oh no. But I mean, that's the lengths that you have to go to get a spam caller off of your back. There's only ones that spam call me or my phone carrier company? Really? I think maybe the spam phone or the spam blocker on my phone has been doing a pretty decent job. Either that or they're just not calling me, which I say thank goodness. Because I used to hate getting random phone calls in the middle of the night. When you already have enough issues sleeping, having it's one of the reasons why I keep my phone on silent most of the time. Yeah, when your phone says spam likely. I typically don't, unless I am waiting for a phone call that I know that's actually going to come to my phone, I don't typically answer phone calls that are not in my contacts list. Though I had that once, and it was bad because at one point the voicemail went through, and it's at first sounded like it sounded like spam or a scam caller, but it actually was my bank account telling me that there was something going on with my bank. So sometimes it actually is good to answer those phone calls, but at some point I did get an email, so yeah, it was an oof moment. It was okay though, because it got fixed up fairly quickly. I think it was the first time that I heard of Shein at the time, so somebody was trying to buy like $50 worth of Shein clothing or something. It got fixed quickly. There was no need to worry about it, thankfully. But I learned what Shein was. Shein, and then there's Temu. Temu, I've heard, will do a lot of, if you've bought from it too, it'll lead to a lot of issues with your bank account. So I think in my case, I think at the time I bought things off of Etsy, and I wasn't using a medium to buy said things off of Etsy, so probably somebody took information, decided to put it elsewhere. There was a lady that randomly got 5 million doubloons on her bank account. I've been seeing those a lot recently too, of those kinds of scams where somebody will send you something through like Zelle or the Cash App, and then if you send it back, it leads to it taking more out of your account than before. It was the funds to pay some... Whoa, my god. The funds to pay some federal workers? It wasn't a scam, somebody just really messed up? Oh my god. That's awful. Somebody probably got fired at that point. I get crazy emails from male products because men's soap and shavers are cheaper. Yeah. Yeah, it's like having to buy something that is related to babies or children, and suddenly all of a sudden everything that you're suggested is baby related. Because sometimes I'll buy lotions or skincare products that are oriented towards babies because I have baby skin. I would then get advertisements for other things like diapers and baby clothing. She used some of the money? Oh no. Well, I mean, it was sent to her, but it's also kind of sketchy because if the money is real as well, it's like where the heck did it come from? I wouldn't be touching it, but there are some people who are bolder than I. I don't think that if I ever got that substantial amount of money, whether or not I would actually touch it. Because I feel like they could easily contact the bank and figure that out, but also that's a lot of money. With it being that much, don't you think that there would be like a secondary, are you sure you want to send this? Or maybe because it's that much of money and depending on who is sending it, you didn't need the second confirmation. Because especially if you send money through like Zelle or any other cash transferring app, it usually gives you at least 2 to 3 are you sure buttons. Yeah, if you get a scary amount of money and you call your bank immediately, it's a little bit, you can try to play dumb with it, but not that much. Yeah, I don't think that there's many excuses that you can give that would be viable of the reasons why you would touch that money. Because then you can go for along the lines of, oh, it's a prince from a far off land that has given me this money. I know where it came from. I bet it was one of those accidentally changed one number and went to the wrong place and probably didn't realize the issue until they noticed the target account got nothing. I feel like that person definitely lost their job and or was put into a different position that didn't have that sense of responsibility. My email is hello, a female first name. Do you want to feel manly? Do you want to smell like an alpha man? That's a weird. Well, I guess that's for a certain percentage of people, but that's a weird way to advertise a male-oriented thing. But I guess alpha related things to men is the typical thing nowadays. Even big bank blocking suspicious transfers, some idiots make a way to send money. Yeah, that is true. An idiot will find a way to get it done in the quickest but also stupidest way. She gave some money to her family and they also got legally implicated. Oh my god. I would be scared out of my wits. And it would definitely end up being, it's either that I would leave it until it resolves itself or I would call the bank. You're sick of cucumber scented soaps? Cucumber is a fresh scent, but it's also not the best scent. I typically like baked goods in terms of scents. Though there is not a lot of vanilla scents that you can get that doesn't smell like just like weird chemically smell. Though when my body wash gets to the bottom of the bottle, I'm going to try something that's cocoa butter and vanilla. Cocoa butter smells great. And I'm hoping that the combination of like a good vanilla and cocoa butter would be good. Peanut butter scented soap. I feel like if you have dogs, that may or may not be a good time. Donate it all to charity, put the senders in an awkward spot. That would make it so much more complicated to get the money back now, wouldn't it? But I also feel like that would be a very evil move. You're into the gasoline smell? If there is ever a male-oriented product for hygiene that smells like gasoline, I'd be worried. There's a famous soap that is using candy scents as a bad move. I'd agree. Though, I think it's Native that has a lot of really good scents. They have, I think recently for summer / spring, they have Haritos soda as scents, but they also have like Dunkin' Donuts. And I feel like if you have tiny children, it would not be a good thing to give, to let them use that kind of soap. Huey's scared of peanut butter? That's a baby! Why is he scared of peanut butter? Oh my goodness. Maybe Huey had a bad time with medication and peanut butter? Paint stripper scent, I'll buy the whole stock. That does not sound like it would smell good. I've seen some dogs they've become wise, because there's some tactics that people use to give their pets their medication, and one of them is like rolling it up in a piece of bologna, but bologna is really soft, and you can feel the crunch if you get it just right, if you're biting into the bologna. And then at that point, I think that the dog is not gonna want bologna anymore. You have a cut lawn grass scented candles. Most of the candles I get are also baked goods scented and or coffee. I think the one that I currently have is like a caramel mocha candle. I have it on a candle warmer, so the scent gets very potent. So sometimes I'll only leave it on for a little bit. Oh my god, my room is toasty. It says my temperature meter is 85.8. What is the current temperature outside? I thought it was cooler today. It's only 71 degrees outside. Maybe it's because the sun is on my side of the house right now. What? I once had a cake that tasted how paint stripper smells. That's disgusting. No, I'm not hot. It's hot. The room is toasty. Oh, like the citronella smell? I like to buy off mosquito repellent because I love the smell. Is it? I know citronella candles are a mosquito repellent, but is that the same smell as like the sprays? Why not both? No, not both. You can't be sweaty and sexy at the same time, depending on the context of how you got sweaty. If it is toasty outside, It is not sexy sweaty. This is a weird conversation to be having. Not all instances of being sweaty is sexy. Beach pictures disagree. See, but no, you have an underlying condition there. That's your wife. Oh, I just kicked my desk. I'm so sorry. You're freezing? I'm glad. Can we balance it out? Can I have some of your freezing? Let's not talk about that kink. Most kinks are kosher. Keep it within your own humble abode, and as long as you're not hurting somebody else, it's fine. Unless they're into that. And then that's a different form of consent. I should have brought an ice pack in here. It's fine though. I'll send you some through carrier pigeons. I'll cool down at some point. I have food in my system, so I'll be particularly warm because my body is processing the food. I'll figure out what I need to eat again once I start feeling cold. Or maybe that's waiting too long to eat again. That's a good indicator of when you should have been eating a while ago. I know what I can do. I have a cold bottle I can hug for the moment. Because I'm still finishing my Dr. Pepper and I have not opened up my other drink yet. I can just hug this one. Why is the temperature still going up? Why is it 86 now? Please go back down. My God. This is gonna get worse as July comes around. I'm not looking forward to July. If that's true, can you convince Pam not to wear the Man I Love Frogs t-shirt in public? Hey, the only people that are going to recognize what's wrong with that shirt is the people that is okay to actually know what it means. Because most of the time people are going to think, oh, she just really likes frogs. It's like telling somebody or somebody figuring out what the name of certain stores are online. If they know, they know. Then they may or may not be like a part of your people, of your circle. Yeah, nothing sketchy there. It's just frogs. Cute little frogs. Frogs are cute though. Have you ever seen those videos of it's a sonorous war cry, and it's just like meow. It sounds like a little cat, but it is like the chubbiest and roundest frogs. A kid came up to her once and had a conversation with her about frogs. See, that's the intended effect. It can go two ways. It's either an innocent thing about frogs or somebody knows. And either or is a fun time, because then you just lock eyes with the people who know, and then it's just a funny hee-hoo giggle. And then you have interactions like that where you're talking to a kid about frogs. I don't think I've seen one about a moaning frog. It's always been the ones where it's like the high-pitched squealing noises. Which I really love those videos. It's absolutely adorable. I think, in my opinion, most frogs are cute, but when you start getting into like the toad territory, they get a little less cute. It's like the adult jokes hidden in family movies, different takeaways for different audiences, like Farquaad's height in Shrek. Yes. There's many things in Shrek that are meant to be jokes for the adults. And it's been like that for a very long time. It's entertainment for the adults that are taking the kids to the movies. Because for the kids, it'll go right over their heads most of the time. Other times there will be moments where the kid notices it, and then there's like questions later, and that's typically when the parents get angry. But I mean, then it's just your responsibility to impart the information, and it's either that or it's like, oh, it's just a joke. It's something that you need to know yet. Wait till that girl gets older and then she realizes what it meant. But that's just gonna be funny later. Like, she's gonna remember that memory fondly, talking about frogs with someone. And when she gets older, that's gonna be a funny moment for her. Or she'll cringe. Either or. It's still funny. The Powerpuff Girls, I was an accident joke. I do that when I was little. I think that also depends on the environment that you grew up in, or like the information that you were exposed to as a child. Those ones can be noticed by a kid because they're already sort of like, what would be the right word for it? They've gotten a little bit too mature too quickly, because those are the typical things that a kid shouldn't notice, but because of whatever environment that you were in, you would notice those things, sadly. Bullfrog's not cute. A 1-pound beast that eats anything at least cleans the area of bugs. Bullfrogs are cute in their own way, but it's not like a cute, it's an ugly cute. Because you can have things that are truly ugly in the animal world, but then you have cute ugly, and then you have cute. But all of that is like the perception of the person that is perceiving said animal. Because something that you think is ugly, somebody will think is ugly cute or cute. Yeah, pugs are ugly cute, but I also feel very sad for them. Any animal that is domesticated that has that scrunched face, that's on purpose. And that's not a natural like evolution. It's only making the poor things suffocate. Persians are the same way. Highly coveted cat for those that are on the wealthy side. But I feel so sorry for them because they have such respiratory issues. The poor babies. Weirdly enough, there's not a lot of jokes that flew over my head. Some of them I just wouldn't 100% get, or I'd lack visual reference. Yeah, that makes sense. The Deadpool dog, so ugly that people love it. Yeah, that's a form of ugly cute. Because there is actually, I think, a contest for the ugliest dog. And I've seen said contest, and those, I feel so sorry for those dogs. They got the horrible end of the genetic stick. They are suffering with medical conditions and issues that if they either weren't bred for it or they happen to have been born like that due to winning the genetic lottery. I can't remember the name of the sheeps that are in the mountains that I think Peach would love. Mountain sheeps. Hold on. You're gonna make me look up mountain sheep. All of my pets have been, that's a bighorn sheep. All of my pets have been, shelter pets. So I've never had a purebred anything unless it was like a bird. And then that's technically just like color variations. Black nose sheep? Let's see. Black nose sheep. Oh my god, they're cute. They have an all black face. They look like a plush toy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Valet's black nose sheep. That's so cute. Aw, there's a picture of one sticking out its tongue. That's so adorable. They look like they are the inspiration for most sheep plush toys. That's so cute. Oh my goodness. That's just adorable. Oh look, and there's a plush toy version of one. Oh my goodness. I love sheep. Tiny sheep. Googly eyes. I've had two pure breeds, but they were given to me because the owners didn't have the space and didn't want to sell them. I think sometimes only like a good percentage of how people get purebreds is either that they're actually looking for one through a breeder, or they have happenstance upon them. Or if you're getting like a one that is not necessarily like complete, they're still purebred, but they're not like the ideal purebred that they've usually been breeding for, which is why I don't typically like getting stuff from breeders. But there is like percentages of where you can get like good breeders, but there's also like that moment of like how many litters has this poor thing gone through? I think that's the majority of how you're going to get like the more specific breeds of things. Certain cats you can only get through breeders. Certain dogs you can only get through breeders. Unless you got super lucky at the shelter. Or super lucky in the cat and or dog distribution center. Yeah, I saw the picture of them in tutus. It's super cute. One of them specifically lived with me for 3 years because their owners moved to a place that wasn't pet friendly. That's always the sad bit too, is having to move to a place where you can't take your pet with you. I have had one instance of that, and it was very sad. But that was only because we didn't want them to go through the process of being on the plane and everything. But this time around, we didn't want to be separated from our current cats, and that's how they went through the lovely experience of being on an airplane. Whisper is a black munchkin cat with a squirrel-like tail and blue eyes. Baby. Yeah, the poop incident. Yeah. Probably has given him like the worst form of PTSD when it comes to cat carriers, but yeah. Not the best instance, but I mean, it went better than I thought it would, though. I thought there have been worse things that would have happened other than just poopy. But we got here safe and sound, and it's been now 2 years since then. Can't believe it's already been 2 years. It doesn't even feel that long. It's been... God. It's been 2 years and a little bit. Because it was during the month of May that we did move. Maybe like I said, maybe that's the reason why the month of May is now cursed. Ow. My God, I just popped my thumb and it actually hurt. Oh my God. I was just trying to pop my knuckle. Ah. It's fine. I feel like my joints have been very stiff the past 2 weeks. I keep trying to get like the gas in between my knuckles out, but I can't do it with some of my fingers and or toes, and it just doesn't want to pop. I don't mean to be a danger to myself. It's just how my body works. It's like how I lean all the way forward with one arm, but I have to do like 20 positions before it like locks back into place. I have to put my shoulder up before my arm goes back. Right now, for some reason, I can't crack my toes like normally. There's already like joints that I can't crack. But that's due to the foot that I did break, and like the last 3 toes, I can't pop the joints in those ones anymore. All the other ones are currently a little bit stiff. I think not necessarily that I need more protein, I need more collagen. I need cushion between my everything. Froggy Luck is still the first place of being a danger to herself. Every time that I tune into a Froggy Luck stream, something is going awry. Random thought. During the flight, someone didn't like the cat poop smell and placed a curse on you, but since they didn't have any of your hair, it only works 1 month a year. That... God, if that is the case... I need to get rid of that curse. You heard Froggy sing for the first time? I bet it was lovely. It's like listening to Bao's usual voice and how Bao usually talks, and then you hear Bao's singing voice. It's like 2 different people. Collagen is made of protein. Well, there you go. Don't ask me to be intelligent during the course of this month. Lack of sleep has definitely frazzled my brain cells. I don't claim to be a particularly smart person. But when there is a combination of lack of sleep, probably feeling under the weather, which is like the normal, usual, everyday thing, even more so. There'll be things I'll forget. That seems like the smallest see, I can't even have words pop up properly in my head when I know exactly what I was about to say. The simplest of things that is like the generalized information will go straight out the window, and that's okay. Froggy was singing a song that fits her for her ADHD, and I mean it in a good way. It's like hearing somebody who has a soft voice and sings in a soft voice. There are certain songs that don't sound quite right. And then you have songs that are just perfect for them. Everybody has a song that they can sing well. Or a different types of songs that they can sing well. We have a Peach Mix Dictionary on standby. There you go. Oh my god, hold on. Actually, one second. I'm going to turn one of my fans around. I need it to point directly on me and not away from me. One second. There we go. Hi, Wubs. Give me 1 second. Yeah. No, my pillow. Oh, yeah. Okay, 1 second. Almost done. What? Oh my god. Ooh. Okay. Fan has been adjusted. Fans. No, the fan wasn't stuck. It was me that was stuck. Ah, my goodness. I'm so tired. It's been fixed. We're good. I've adjusted the fan so it's now pointing on me and not adjacent to me. It is on my legs now, and I feel much cooler this way. Also, hi again, Wubs. Hello, hello. You're so disorganized right now. I'm always disorganized. My thoughts are in constant in a state of disorganization. Yeah. If that right there doesn't say exactly what I was trying to say, it's very self-apparent. Oh no. Hopefully in the next few days, if I get some hopefully proper sleep, that my brain cells might come back. They they might they might reorganize my brain cells, and it might come back with IQ points. Maybe. Oh my god. My nose is stuffy. Oh my goodness. So for your sleep schedule, have you tried listening to soothing nostalgic music, like the 10-hour versions while you sleep? Last night, typically I listen to like random playlists of video game let's plays that I've watched 1,000 times before. Because then it's usually like droning out. I did, however, last night take 2 sleeping gummies, which is like a full milligram of melatonin. And then I turned on a 10-hour rain simulated video. And I can't remember if it was rain that was in a car? It was either rain on top of the roof or rain, hearing like the rain if you're sitting in a car, a vehicle. And that's what I listened to last night. And apparently it helped because I did the combination of the video of rain and melatonin. Though I think maybe the gummies are a bit expired, which is why I took the full milligram. Because then the full milligram is not going to be potent due to the gummy being slightly expired. Balancing it out. Otherwise, I would just normally take a 0.5 milligram, and that would work on me. But I've been noticing that the 0.5 milligram is not really working, so I think taking the full milligram now is fine. At some point, I do need to replace the bottle. I listened to the Animal Crossing Oh, yes, Animal Crossing music, which is also very soothing. It made you sad at the same time? Aw. Maybe it needs additional sound effects to go along with the 1 a.m. music, like the sound of running around in the grass, the various noises that you get when you talk to the various villagers around. The comments are wholesome. I bet they are. I don't think I've seen many ASMR or like environment noise ambience videos. I've never seen them have any sort of negative comments. They've always been very, very kind or very like, a lot of them are thank yous to the people that make the videos. Because it's very helpful to sleep with. And or steady to, and or just relax in general. I think maybe the only one, it wasn't a comment on a video. It was just somebody talking about a ambience video of like snow outside. Like snow outside of a cabin. And they said that the first like hour or so of the video was pleasant. It was beautiful. They were drifting off to sleep, and then were rudely awakened by the sound of what is like the crunching of snow when somebody walks through it. Like somebody is walking randomly outside of your cabin in the middle of the night. That's a way to give you a jump scare, a heart attack. Yeah. It's also like I have heard and listened to before. It was like the sounds of Jurassic Park. And I'm like, how is this comforting? You just hear the sound of the T-Rex in the distance or some compies ready to come nibble on your giblets. Yeah, you ruin the mood when you add some creepy stalker outside of your snowed-in cabin. There's no way you're going back to sleep after that because your body's in fight or flight. But there's nothing for you to fight and there's nowhere to run. It's your own bedroom. And now my giblets. It's the compies coming for your giblets. I still can't listen to ASMR though. Like your typical ASMR with those 3D microphones. If somebody is walking from like one microphone to the next, like they're walking behind your head, and it kind of feels like they're caressing the back of my head, and I don't like it. Like pick one side or the other. Don't continue to talk to me while you're touching the back of my cranium. Harry, did you put your name in the giblet of fire? the giblet of fire. Do you have to put actual giblets into the fire and not a note with your name on it? That'd be awful, actually. I can't believe I just thought that. How would you put your name in the giblet of fire? Bumblebore said calmly. Oh no. Bumblebore. Baby girl. Emily is currently in my room with me. Are you just gonna lay on your mouse in there? I brought up a from the living room because the cats haven't been really using it, and Emily doesn't like laying out in the open. There's this round bowl that's like the cardboard cat scratcher, but it's in the shape of a bowl. I brought it up here and she's been adoring it. She's been full on laying in a circle. She looks like a full fuzzy orb. And occasionally she'll like poke her feet out the side. It's super cute. I was listening to the 10-hour Kakariko music, then I woke up to the sound of Chibi Doki screaming playing Repo. Oh no. Did you have like autoplay going? Oh dear. Random question, did anyone else not realize that the OG Dumbledore actor died partway through the movies? I think I did. Because the original Dumbledore had a very different demeanor to the one that played him through the rest of the movies. His face was also fuller after. Yeah, the first Dumbledore was not played by the Dumbledore we know now, or we knew. He what? We're learning things today. I didn't know it was next on the playlist. That's awful. I know it's like a 10-hour video, but sometimes I'll put them on loop so it doesn't accidentally change to something else if I have it in a playlist. Or I don't do autoplay. Autoplay will always lead you to some really weird YouTube videos. I think after the second or third movie, he passed away and then got a new guy. I don't know about the... I think it was the second movie that he changed. I kind of found out at the time, but I was hoping he retired at the time. Yeah, sadly not. I think it was the second. Now that you say that, I'm gonna actually look that up. I almost typed in Gandalf, not Dumbledore. When did the Dumbledore actor change? Right there. The Dumbledore actor changed after the first two Harry Potter films. Richard Harris passing away in 2002 before the release of the third film. Oh. Yeah, they had two very different looking faces. Google. Yeah, the Dumbledore Michael Gambon. He has more like under eye bags and a longer face than the Dumbledore in the first movie. Yeah, he had a very sweet face. I think maybe it's also a design choice because the later movies, Dumbledore his hair is not as full as the first two movies because they had him really fluffy in the first two. And then his hair gradually got, like, actually more grayer than... Maybe it's, like, the lighting. I just thought that's how he aged. He was already very well aged. Ooh. Did you know Ian McKellen was also thought about for Albus Dumbledore? But I think the time frame of that he had two different roles that were presented to him. One was Gandalf, and then one being Albus Dumbledore. And I think it was his granddaughter that perpetuated him becoming Gandalf. Oh. That's fine. Remember that video that the little girl came up to the elderman thinking he was Santa at a store? Reminds yeah. He does have very much Santa-like qualities. Should have done both, coward. He was an old man. He was already falling asleep on the set of Lord of the Rings. Do you think that he had enough energy to do both? He would have been overly worked. Skill issue. Speaking of old actors, apparently the guy who played Count Dooku was in a lot of fantasy sword fighting movies back in the day. That makes sense. It's like finding out, you know, like NCIS, right? The guy who played McGee. The guy who played McGee is the same person who played Thackeray Binks in oh crap, why is the name escaping me? Hocus Pocus. There you go. He played the human Thackeray Binks. Though I think his voice was not his in that movie. He played he played one of the it's a main character but still supporting character. He wasn't the one that was leading. He was in Werewolf 2. Your sister is a werewolf? Yeah, he played Thackeray Binks in Hocus Pocus. I thought that was cool because I had absolutely no idea. So you could sort of see it in his face after the fact. What is your crazy fact? What's your crazy? You want to know something crazy? Tell us more. Tell us more about the crazy things that we don't know. Yeah, because I think if I remember correctly that the voice of Thackeray Binks is not the same as the actor who played human Thackeray Binks. The Elder Dragon in Skyrim, Parthurnax? I don't think that I do, but I'm pretty sure other people in here do. I didn't play a lot of Skyrim. He's the voice of Mario? That's crazy. Charles Martinet is also the voice of the Elder Dragon in Skyrim, but he also plays That's nuts. You gotta give props to people who can do voice ranges like that. That's amazing. That is truly a craft. That's so great. Let's see, what else has he done? Where's behind the voice actors? There you go. Yep, Mario, Super Mario. He's in Dragon Ball Super? Oh. He also did in Mario Strikers Battle League, he also did Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi in that one. WarioWare Get It Together, he was Wario. Oh. I didn't know he did Wario voices. Yeah, in most of the sports games, he was also Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi. I thought Luigi had a different voice actor. Because in Luigi's Mansion 3, it says Luigi, Mario, and Gooigi. What the heck? Cool. I learned that like last year, I didn't know he did anything else. I thought Nintendo had him in chains. Yeah, it is a lot of Wario, Luigi, Waluigi, Mario, Mario, Luigi. Baby Mario. Did they pitch his voice? Oh my. Mario, Luigi, Mario, Waluigi, Luigi, baby Mario, Mario. Scroll. He's in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure OVA. He was Pilot B and Wilson Phillips in 2004. Oh my goodness. The House of the Dead 3, Dr. Kurian. Oh. Mad Dash Racing, Spanx and Ash. Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, or 00M9. 9. Shadow of Memories, Homunculus. Skies of Arcadia, Vigoro. Oh, those are some weird looking models. He was in a Dr. Seuss game as Cat in the Hat. Star Wars X-Wing Alliance video game, Admiral Holtz and Rebel Pilot 8. House of the Dead, what? Yeah, House of the Dead 3. Dr. Curien. Curien. What else is in here? It's like various video games. The Clue Finders. He's in Reader Rabbit. Mario Kart 64. Space Quest 6. Oh my god. Super Punch-Out, 1994. He was Little Mac, Gabby J, Bear Hugger, Piston Hurricane, Bald Bull, Bob Charlie, Dragon Chan, Mass Muscle. He was basically the majority. Mad Clown. Oh my goodness. Narcissus Prince. He was basically the majority of the voices in Super Punch-Out. 1994. There's only been one, but it's this House of the Dead. Yeah. Or the House of the Dead 3. The at the beginning. All the more Mario. Additional voices, Shinobi. Maybe not all of it's here. One of the first ones is Wario World in there. Mario Golf. What else is it? Wait, hold on. I don't even see Skyrim. 1 second. Will it show up on his own website what he's done? No, don't do that. No. It's not even showing all of it on there. Maybe Wikipedia might show it? Nope, House of the Dead didn't have any sequels. I have no idea what you're talking. Oh, I see. You're just in denial. Got it. Okay. Good. It's okay. You don't have to acknowledge games that don't exist. Let's see. The Super Mario movie, Dragon Ball Super. There's television, film, television. Brotherhood of Justice, Midnight Color, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is Nash Bridges? Huh. Okay, here you go. 2024. Let's go back in time. Super Punch-Out. Space Quest 6. Mario Kart 64. Excite Bike. Clue Finders. Reader Rabbit. Madeline Classroom Companion. Slave Zero. Rising Zan, the Samurai Gunman. Spawn? Was it a Game Boy Color game for Spawn? There's the Sky of Arcadia, Forever Kingdom, Horizon 4, Luigi's Mansion, Cell Damage, Star Wars, Galactic Battlegrounds, Clue Shinobi. Additional voices in Shinobi. Gladius. Mario and Pac-Man versus. The Lord of the Rings, the Third Age video game. He was Eowyn and Gimli. What the heck? It was 2004. PlayStation 2 game, Xbox, and GameCube. You met him, he was such a sweetheart, like you can't have a bad day with him around. Aw. He's a teddy bear of a person. Let's see, what else is in here? Hellboy, The Science of Evil, additional voices. Ion, The Tower of Eternity. Doesn't say what the character is. He was Orvis in Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank Future A Crack in Time. There it is. Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, Parthenax. What the heck? What else? What else? What else is there? God, there's so many Mario games. Paper Mario Origami King. Yeah, Dragon Ball Legends Magenta 2024. Yeah, Dragon Ball The Breakers Magenta in the DLC in 2024, and it doesn't say anything else after that. There was a Got Milk Mario commercial? Why have I never seen this? You can't have Charles go, wahoo, it's a me and Mario on screen, then have him make another voice. And they said it was imperative to have Chris Pratt as Mario. I feel like you could still have the guy that does... He doesn't have to just do, wahoo, it's a me Mario. He's a full-on voice actor. He can do that tone and talk normally. Who was the recorded voice actor that had the most voices? I don't know. Got Milk on everyone, even the High School Musical people? Really? I don't remember this. Oh, he is also with the Nintendo alarm clock, Alarmo. Let's who? Wonder if it will actually show this. Who has the record for the most characters voice acted? Mel Blanc. Mel Blanc? Holds the record for the most distinct characters voice acted, earning him the nickname the Man of 1,000 Voices. He voiced nearly 400 characters, including many major Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies characters. Wow. Mel Blanc. God, there's another person that has a wide range, and I think it's the same person who voiced Timmy Turner. Ooh. Is it Tara Strong? Yeah, Tara Strong. What has Tara done? She's been a lot of things as well. Wikipedia doesn't even... Where's the behind the voice actor? There you go. It's probably not even going to show me everything. She was Harley Quinn in Batman Arkham Shadow. What? What? She was Ember in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. You became aware of Tara because of My Little Pony. She has range. Yeah, Timmy Turner. Yeah, the interesting thought of hearing Timmy Turner's voice and then knowing that there are also Twilight Sparkle in New Generation. And then also Bubbles. And then you have Raven from Teen Titans. And Ben Tennyson. My God. Funnily enough, she also voiced a couple of horse-shaped creatures in DuckTales. Oh my goodness. A young Superman. It's Superman Red Sun. What? Various Lego Batman. What the heck? See, this is what I mean. Range. Woody the Woodpecker. Winnie Woodpecker. A lot of Harley Quinn. Franken Lady in Hotel Transylvania. The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. Various characters in there. Oh my goodness. Goku the voice... Goku the voice of Rolf from Ed and Eddie? Google, hold on. 1 second. Yeah, there's Timmy. She was also the Tooth Fairy. The other Tooth Fairy in Teeth. Okay. I didn't know she did anything else but Timmy Turner in that one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she was in Rocky and Bullwinkle, various characters in there. Shaolin Chronicles, Omi Ping Pong Muffin Face. Omi! Teen Titans Go, the various characters in Teen Titans. Scooby-Doo. What? So, she's done so much. Cartoon Network, Punch Time Explosion, Dexter, Bubbles, Buttercup, Ben Tennyson, and Chowder. Whoa! The list still goes on. There's still so much in here. There's so many characters in Chowder she did. Oh, Blonda Fairywinkle? Timmy Turner, Fairy Idol. Okay, let's look up Rolf voice actor Ed and Eddie. Peter. He's Australian. Where's the behind the voice for this one? There we are. What have you done? Tell me. Apparently, the English voice actor for Goku also voiced Sun Wukong in Lego Monkey Kid. Oh my goodness. We don't talk about Teen Titans Go. They did a lot of weird things with Teen Titans. This man's played in Polly Pocket. Polly Pocket had a TV series? Grand Blue Fantasy Yodarha? Beat Bugs. Barbie. Barbie and the Secret Door. Barbie and her sisters in a ponytail. He played Yoda in Lego Star Wars. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. He played Big Daddy McColt. Fashion Plate. Pegasus Barker. You played various characters in there. Another actor that is everywhere is Johnny. Yes, Johnny Young Bosch. He's also a sweetheart. I've met him before. What else is in here? Georgia the Jungle TV show? Cousin Larry. Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses. Brutus the monkey. Yeah. Etta and Eddie, The Misadventures, Rolf. Transformers, Cybertron, Wing Saber. That's so different from Rolf. Crypto the Superdog, Tail Terrier. CSI Miami video game. Oh, Todd World. I don't know what that is. Being Ian. Transformers, GoBots, Mototron. Barbie as Rapunzel, Otto, and Skinny Swordsman. He's been various background characters in Barbie movies. Is that kid that voiced Catbug in Bravest Warriors? I think he hit puberty. Yeah, Edna and Eddie. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z, the world's strongest. Son Goku Kakarot. That's so different from Rolf. Oh my, Dragon Ball Z, he played Goku, Master Roshi, and Son Goku. Oh. I did not know this. I need to I need to tell that information to a certain someone. That's crazy. I didn't know this. Life has many doors, Curlin boy. Oh my goodness. This is truly grandma hours as we're talking about random things. That is a lot of talent. Oh my goodness. And for him to be doing Rolf in 1999, and then at some point when a video game was made in 2005, he became Rolf once more. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Voice actor for Double D. No. Wait. It was Ed. Ed and Eddie. Eddie? I think it was Eddie. Yeah, Tony Sampson. I know that this person's done various things as well. Eddie. Let's see. There's a 2009 movie? Big Picture Show. Mental Glade? Really? He played Dex and Mega Man Battle Network with the TV shows. He played the brother in the Cardcaptor Sakura movie? He played the brother in Cardcaptor! Oh! Oh my god! Eddie from Ed and Eddie played the brother in the English version of Cardcaptor Sakura. Oh my god! Yes, voice actors have their many crazy talents. Oh my goodness. Whoa! He actually has not done a lot. Oh my goodness. That's so hilarious. He hasn't done anything since 2009. From here. Let me wait, hold on. Let me see. Double D voice actor Samuel Kuth. Show me your range. What have you done? Lego Ninjago. Oh, so he's still doing stuff to this day. My Little Pony. Yeah, a lot of Ninjago. The Dragon Prince, Mercenary, and Lieutenant Fen. Yukito, I got a scheme. First you kiss me, then profit. Speaking of Ed, someone made an animation of Ed singing Your Love by Outfield because it sounded... It does. It does. I have seen that one before. He played the Green Goblin in Marvel's Superhero Adventures. Let's see, Max Steel Turbo Warriors Steel. Gintama. Ayao Sarutobi. He was in Sausage Party movie. Let's see. What else is in here? What significant thing can I see? This person's done so much. He was Lego Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh my goodness. What else? What else? What else? What else looks really big? Pac-Man. Lego. There's so much Lego Star Wars. I mean, I love hearing when certain roles make them come out of retirement, like the VA for the English dub of Tai was supposedly retired until Digimon Tri came out. That's awesome. We should look up his voice actor for Digimon after this. Littlest Pet Shop, Slugterra, Kurozuka, The Little Prince, Mobile Suit Gundam, Athrun Zala. Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3. Athrun Zala and Tieria Erd, also in Mobile Suit Gundam. Voltron Force. Pidge. That's a lot of characters in Voltron Force. More Lego Ninjago. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, Party Favor, Slim Skim, Cloak Sail Pony, and Feather Flatterfly. That's a name. Yeah, Ed and Eddie, Double D. Death Note, Relight 2, L's Successors. Stefan Giovanni. He played Red and Nana? That's a... Oh! Wow! Double D is Ren Honjo from Nana. Oh my goodness. More Mobile Suit Gundam, Powerpuff Girls Z. Yeah, we're at 926 subs. It's quite amazing. Using Care Bears. Tom and Jerry tells he was Jerry. Atherin Zala, Mobile Suit Gundam C Destiny. Double D playing any love interest feels wrong. It's definitely weird. It's kind of odd to hear that. Hikaru Nogo, he was Hikaru. Transformers Cybertron, Ransack Kobe, and Menasor. Crypto and Crypto the Super Dog. Various characters in Mega Man Battle Network TV series. Oh my goodness. He was a couple of characters in Inu. He was Dexter and Hamtaro. Oh. Wait, hold on. You guys, you know how I just said that that Eddie played the brother in Cardcaptor Sakura? Double D played Yukito and Yue in Cardcaptor Sakura. Oh! Oh my god. Oh. He played Yue and Yukito in the English version of Cardcaptor Sakura. That means there was tension between Double D and Ed. Oh my god! I'm learning things today that I never thought was possible. Hold on, I gotta open up the other... Holy crap. Oh my god. I gotta keep this open so I can let me get the history for let me open up the one for Rolf as well. Oh my god, that's amazing. I gotta show these to a few people after, but oh my god. Oh, that's so funny that I'm learning these things today. This is exactly how voice acting works. You would never think. Oh. I can't remember the OG voice actors from for Claire Redfield. She was something. She was the girl from the Big Comfy Couch. And wife, Steve's wife from Blue Clues. Oh my god. What else did this guy play? Hold on. What other things could I be absolutely astounded about? He played the, you know, the car Fax commercials. He plays the car fox. Oh my god, there's so much whiplash in here. Bucky O'Hare video game? Some of the characters, but he was Blinky in Bucky O'Hare. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Let's look at the voice actor for Kevin. Kathleen Barr. Canadian voice actress. Kathleen Barr. Give me the behind the voice actors website again. Kathleen Barr played Kevin in Ed and Eddie. Let's see. Oh, they're still doing stuff. Johnny Test. Back in the day. Go Food, Ninjago, My Little Pony, Mega Man, the Polly Pocket TV show. They played Dot Matrix in Reboot? Kevin from Ed, Edd n Eddy is Dot Matrix in Reboot. Shinsuke and Gitama. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Various Barbie. Max Steel, Littlest Pet Shop. Barbie. Ninjago. Give me bigger Whiplash. Okay, this I didn't know. That Kevin was also Mary Kanker in Ed and Eddie. That is a voice change. Oh. Highlander Moya. Whoa. Hikaru Nogo, Hideki. Rudaka and Gaki and Bionicles 3, Web of Shadow. But for them to play both Kevin and Marie Kanker, which is the blue-haired Kanker sister from Ed and Eddie, to play those two voices together. What? Whoa. Dragon boot. I have no idea what that is. Mucha Lucha. Mrs. Flea. Buena's mom. Queen Voladora. Disco Woman and the Flea. Mrs. Flea. Mucha Lucha. Played Serafina the cat and Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper. Played Wheezy in the Dragon Tales. Oh! More Bionicle. Golly in Bionicle Mask of Light, the movie. Inuyasha, Ogre Princess. Oh my god. This is crazy. Yeah, there's Wheezy again in Dragon Tales. 2001 movie, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the Island of Misfit Toys. Played Rudolph, Mrs. Claus, Peggy the Pig, Dolly, Rocking Horse, Tooth Fairy, Adelina, and the female cardinal in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Whoa. Yeah, played various things in Dragon Tales. Matt Hills. Check the other Ed roles. Which one does Matt Hill do? Yeah, there's Reboot. Oh my goodness. Fearless 4. Hunchback of Notre Dame, 1996 movie. Whiplash. It's all Whiplash. They played so many things. Who was it? Matt Hills. Who did Matt Hills play? That is not who I think I'm looking for. Let's look up, was it Naz? Ed. Oh, wait. Who was it? Johnny? Oh, yeah, here it is. Well. Wait. Matt Hill, Samuel Vincent, Tony, respective cast of Ed, and Eddie. Matt Hill. I was trying to look up Matt Hill. David Paul Grove. Let's do that. Canadian actor. Oh, my eyes are itchy. Peach feel like the cat with the flower on her head and saw the galaxy. Somebody has thrown the cheese on my forehead and I'm having a crisis. Oh, he's only ever played Johnny and then a TV show in 2016. He has not done anything else. That's sad. Okay, so Matt Hill, Matt Hill, not Hills. Matt Hill. Behind the voice actor. Wait, which Ed, and Eddie character did he do? He did Ed. Okay. Base? From Mega Man Battle Network? What? Kira Yamato and Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3. Whoa! My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Soren, Spear, and Taunting Young Young Pegasus. He was Kira in Mobile Suit Gundam. Ed. Polyworld, Polly Pocket. Dot Hack, Roots. Hideo. Hikaru no Go. It seems like that a lot of people who did Ed and Eddie did Hikaru no Go. And Mobile Suit Gundam, which is funny to think about. Mega Man. Mobile Suit Gundam, Transformers, Ironhide, and Carlos, and Transformers Energon. G.I. Joe, Spy Troops, Beachhead. He played bass in Mega Man! Oh my god! Mega Man Battle Network. Oh, he played Benkotsu in Inuyasha? Timmy of 1,000 Masks in Mucha Lucha? He played Caro in Cardcap! What? How did somebody play Card Captors? He played Caro in Card Captors! Oh my god! Oh! Okay, I'm gonna have to keep this one up too. What the heck? He played a bunch of characters in Mobile Suit Gundam in the TV show, 2001 TV show. I can't believe he's Caro in Card Captors! And is Caro! Ninja Turtles and Next Mutation 1997 TV show, he was Raphael. Ronin Warriors? Rio of the Wildfire. What? My brain has been expanded this day. I can't believe this. How is it that the main character's voice actors from Ed and Eddie is in Cardcaptor Sakura? And I can't believe Rolf played Goku. Okay, we need another. Hold on. Who was it? Naz, Ed, and Eddie voice actor. Oh, why is there two names here? Oh, I guess maybe they changed at some point? There's Tabitha St. Germain and Jen Forgy. Oh my god, I gotta stop making all these really loud noises. My throat hurts. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at Tabitha. Who was first, though? Wait. Aaron Fit. Why is there so many? Is Tabitha the first one? You need to tell me something in DMs. Do I need to look at Twitter? Why the heck do I have 10 new message requests on Twitter? I'll look at that later. There's 10 plus pending requests for messages on Twitter. Let's look at Jenny 4G first. Okay, so I think Jen 4G was probably the first. All the way down. Oh my god, this person's done so much. 1999. Oh, I guess they did change her at some point. Let's look at Jen 4G first. Yeah, Ronin Warriors. Oh my god. I can't believe this. Ed is Caro. Ed is Caro. Double D is Yukito from Cardcaptor. And Eddie is freaking Toya. Can't believe this. Okay, so scroll. I think this might be the original Jen 4G because she plays May Kanker in addition to Naz and Ed and Eddie. She has not done much. She's only went up to 2011 and it was various Dynasty Warriors. But she played Jakotsu in Inuyasha. So that's also another another connection there. Okay, let's look at Tabitha. Tabitha looks like she's done a lot more. And is still apparently doing things in 2025. Go all the way up. Because in this case, she just played Naz. Strawberry Shortcake. My little Rarity in My Little Pony New Generation. Johnny Test. My Little Pony. Various My Little Pony. Ninjago. I think that's another common thing is seeing a lot of people in Ninjago too. Mutsu and Gintama. Dino Trucks, whatever that is. You sent it? Oh. Wait, yeah, I'll look at that name next. Is Allison Court. In your hometown of Toronto, Canada. There's a TV show of Sabrina the Teenage Witch? An animated one? Or a 3D? Or My Little Pony. There's Barbie. Oh. Why are you saying shh? Dynasty Warriors. Or Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3, Haro. Voltron Force, more Ninjago. Care Bears. Many My Little Ponies. Secret Secrets. I'm sorry, it was secrets. More Little Pony. Death Note. Shokomaki. Naomi Misora. Iron Man. Mobile Suit Gundam. Soma Paris? Galaxy Angel. Renfa. Martha Speaks. Martha luring the dog. Mobile Suit Gundam. More Barbie. Bratz? Bratz is a TV show? Black Lagoon. The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. Moriko. Oh. It's a baby boy. Binks was just let into the room. Elemental Glade. Shakugan no Shana played Shana. Played Puka and Puka. What? This is Naz's voice actor, by the way. Starship Operator. Bionicle 3. Web of Shadow no Kama. Mobile Suit Gundam. Scary Godmother? Whoa. 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 In a TV show for Popeye the Sailor Man, Popeye's Voyage. Oh my god. Popeye's Voyage, Olive Oil, and Sweet Pea. And there's another one called Popoten, which is also an anime. Konami Unagi and Magical Girl Lilo. More Bionicle. More Mobile Suit Gundam. Woo. Yeah, Scary Godmother. She played the Scary Godmother in Ruby. Played various characters in Inuyasha. Pashmina and Hamtaro? That's a different range. Soul Taker, Kasumi Shina. What the heck? Sonic Underground. Various characters in Sonic Underground. And there's Naz from Ed, Edd n Eddy. Monster Mash. Dragon Ball Z, Mrs. Brief, Gotenks, and B the dog. Ranma, one half, the Snow Girl and Snow Spirit. Gotenks, Cootie Pie Koopa and Super Mario World TV show. Oh my god. Yeah, no, it is the Halloween movie, like the kids' Halloween movie for Scary Godmother. Wow, okay. Oh my goodness. That crappy 3D Halloween movie that would play over and over on Cartoon Network. Yes, that one. It is the 3D movie. I am so flabbergasted at the amount of... What? Oh, you want back out already, you goober? Hold on. Can't believe this. Okay, so I gotta keep these ones up so I can tell I could tell some very specific people later about these. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Can I go into the Ed and Eddie tab and then just click random people? Yeah, there's Kathleen Barr. That's the one that we looked at before. Oh, Sarah. Sarah from Ed and Eddie. Janice Jod. Gintama. Kana and Kagura. In Inuyasha. Whoa. Apparently Sarah also played Lee Kanker in Ed and Eddie. My Little Pony in there. Mrs. Trotsworth in Rainy Day. What is this? Ghost in the Shell? Standalone complex? Played a couple of the characters and one of the robots? Tachikoma? Shakugan no Shana, Marjorie? My Little Pony, Crystal Princess, Pinkie Pie. 2006. In my opinion, I thought Sarah was the strongest character in Ed and Eddie. She was. She was. That's already a really big range difference between Sarah and Lee Kanker and Ed and Eddie to Kagura and Kana in Inuyasha. That's so different. She was Miss Mari in Mega Man Battle Network in the TV series, the teacher. Wow. Magic Knight Rayearth, the 1999 TV show. She was Hikaru, one of the main characters. Mochi and Monster Rancher. Whoa. Reboot? Female social worker in Dragon Ball Z. Ed is in second place. It turns out that lead Kanker was the strongest in the show. Ed is in second place. I would agree with that as well. Okay, this is another one I'm gonna have to keep up. Wow! I cannot believe this. Plank, no voice actor. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's see. Keenan Christensen, who was Jimmy. What'd Jimmy do? Oh, Jimmy just did Jimmy. Okay. Aw. He only did Jimmy. I'm still having complete whiplash with Cardcaptor Sakura and Ed and Eddie voice actors. Plank had a ring for a strong character. Plank was an... I really want to say that Plank was more like an omnipotent being. Plank was a god. I am so happy about this. Wait, hold on. Let me click. Not the Cardcaptor Sakura movie. Give me regular Cardcaptor Sakura. I'm curious. I am very curious about the main characters other than the siblings. Let's see what Sakura, the English voice actor for Sakura, what has she done? Basically just Sakura. Okay. What about Shaoran? Not much at all either, but Rainbow Fish from the Rainbow Fish TV show in the 2000. Boring. Give me Tomoyo. Cardcaptor Sakura. Inuyasha. Karan. Saber Marionette. Cardcaptor Sakura. Monster Rancher. Dragon Ball Z, Bulma, and Future Bulma, 1996 TV show. Tomoyo. Hey, she doesn't want you sniffing her butt while she's relaxing. This cat. Dragon Ball Curse of the Blood Rubies, also Bulma. So played early Bulma in Dragon Ball Z. That is the English voice actor for Tomoyo. Let's see who else. Oh my goodness. Reoccurring roles. Malin. Samantha. Clow Reed. You have Sakura Cloud cards? I do too. I have the original book. I don't know where it is currently, but I have the original book of the plastic, like the heavy duty plastic Cloud book with all the Cloud cards in it. The voice actor for Jessie and Misty from Pokemon, they passed away. Kenta Miyake voiced Electabuzz in Pokemon anime. Oh my god. And Jimmy was his prophet. Yeah, she did pass away, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? Let's look up the original Pokemon series and see who Ash played. The original Pokemon series, 1998. Yeah, Veronica Taylor. They have done a lot. Reborn and Reborn. Oh, they just played Sailor Pluto in Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon Cosmos in 2024, the movie. Micaiah and Fire Emblem Engage? Oh. Manuela and Fire Emblem Warriors? Setsuna. Sailor Pluto. Aria. Oh. Akari and Aria. Code Vein. Oh, played the female character, or the main character in Code Vein. Still have to play that. The Pokemon series whose voices the Pokemon is what I want to know. I'll get to that in a moment. I want to know who I want to know who Ash Ketchum has played. Super Force. Oh, Smite video game. Bakuman. Slayers Revolution. Oh, Amelia in Slayers. Played April O'Neil in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series. Various. I didn't mean. That was my my disconnect from my brain to my mouth. I meant to say Ash, but it came out as ass. I'm so sorry. Winx. Some characters in Winx Club. Tokyo Mew Mew? Oh, I think that's the teacher in Tokyo Mew Mew. What? She played Nana in 7 of 7? Oh, I did not know this. I love that TV series. I love that anime. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, Laura Bailey has played a lot of different characters too. Some more obscure things as well. I'll do that after. Laura Bailey. Pokemon Forever played Ash and Toa. What? Young Griffith and Berserk. Slayer's Try. Yeah, Winx Club. Angel Sanctuary, Karai. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, some of the extra characters. Sailor Moon Supers. Unazuki. Sailor Moon Supers, Black Dream Hole, Pluto. Back in 2000. Slayers. Oh, the Mother and Grave of the Fireflies. Yu Yu Hakusho. Botan and Yukina. So she was basically the original Pluto too in the Sailor Moon series. Wow. Okay, wait. If I go to Pokemon. Meowth. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Did you guys know that the person who played James also played Brock? So basically, the person who played Jessie played Misty, and the person who played James played Brock as well. Oh my God, the person who voice acted for Ash also played his mom. She played the son and the mother. Whoa. Oh, James and Brock also played Dexter, which is the, crap. The Pokédex. He played Jesse's Ekans. Ash's Metapod. Oh my goodness. Magikarp Salesman. James also played Ash's Squirtle. Oh my goodness. James is wheezing. Ash's Charmeleon. What the heck? Eric Stewart also played Butch from, like, you know, like Team Rocket's Bush and Cassidy. He's played all sorts of characters. That's quite amazing. James's Victory Bell. Misty's Politoed. Scyther, Missy's Poliwhirl. Wow. Okay, let's see what let's open up Eric Stewart and then we'll go into Laura Bailey. Because Eric Stewart is the one who played James and Brock. He played Seto Kaiba. Oh! He played Meta Knight in Kirby 3D and Gory and Slayers. Various Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Seto Kaiba, Bastion Misawa, Para, Titan. So he's been playing Seto Kaiba for a while too. One Piece, Gold D. Roger, Siam, John Giant Henzo. I can't believe that James and Brock is Seto Kaiba. Yeah, Brooke and Cassidy. Oh, Butch and Cassidy. I don't know if they ever really showed up in the TV series again, because I don't think that I really watched much Pokemon after like a majority of the movies and the first couple of seasons of Pokemon. You played the Squirtle and Hey You Pikachu? Weezings, Sandshrew, Poliwhirl, Squirtle. Blastoise. Yu Yu Hakusho, Koenma. What else? Oh, that's about it. He's also, it's so interesting to see that he's also famous for, yeah, Kirby right back at ya. He was Meta Knight, Gus, Blade Knight, Coup, and Slice and Slice and Splice. He was he was Meta Knight, James, Brock, Butch, and Seto Kaiba. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go to Laura Bailey. Laura Bailey. Literally, Jesse and James stalked a boy around the world for Pikachu that wasn't that strong. I don't know. I feel like that Pikachu is fairly strong. Lego Marvel. Black Widow Lego. Toru Honda and Fruits Basket's Prelude. I think she was also the original English speaking Toru in Fruits Basket. Catherine and Catherine Full Body, the blonde-haired Catherine. Code Geass. Yeah, Fruits Basket. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, a Blue Phoenix Ranger. Yeah, Lucina in Fire Emblem. I didn't know she played Sarada in Boruto. Kirby right back at ya made me sad because Chili. Yeah, I loved Kirby right back at ya. Uncharted, Nadine Ross. Various characters in 2017 Spider-Man TV show. DuckTales. Various characters in DuckTales. Batman, the Enemy Within, played Catwoman. Aww. Yeah, Boruto. Princess Odette in the Swan Princess Royally Undercover movie. Yeah, Fire Emblem Heroes, Paula and Lucina. Sengoku Basara, Oichi. Trunks in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, the video game. Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic game played Blaze the Cat. Yeah, Fire Emblem. I can't speak anymore. It's getting worse. Lucina and Fire Emblem. Chun-Li in Street Fighter. Whoa. Smile Pretty Kier. Monster High. Guardians of the Galaxy TV series, Metal Soldiers and Metal Gear Solid. The Phantom Pain. Monster High. Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Trunks. Tiger and Bunny. Mary Rose and Powlin. Saints Row. Adventure Time, Nightmare Princess. Persona 4 Rise. God, there's so many. Dragon Ball Z, Trunks and Gotenks. Blaze Blue character. Diablo 3 character. She played the Demon Hunter? In Reaper of the Souls, Diablo 3? I did not know that was her voice. Rick and Morty. The Wolf Among Us, Rune Factory, Tiger and Buddy the Beginning. Digimon Fusion. Beastmon, Shucklemon, Bali Beastmon. Oh, Lilymon. God, the list is still going down. Avengers Assemble, Dota 2, Marvel Heroes. Angela. K-On! The movie, Nodoka. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 played Naruto's mother. Persona 4 Golden Rise. I did not know that she played Rise in Persona. Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. She was Luna. How did I not pick up on that? Whoa. Yeah, Lust and Full Metal Alchemist. I knew that one. Final Fantasy, Sarah Ferron. Yu Yu Hakusho. Oh, she played Chun-Li a couple of different times. Sonic Generations, Omochao, and Blaze the Cat. X-Men. Animated. Shin Megami Tensei. Where? Oh, Durarara. Lots of Dragon Ball for Gotenks and Trunks. The female protagonist in Persona 3 Portable? Detective Conan! Sonoko! Maka and Soul Eater? I did not know she played Detective Conan! What? My goodness! Ghost in the Shell, please dispatch... Oh, so extras. Negima! Evangeline in Negima. Whoa. Yeah, Jaina Proudmore from World of Warcraft. I knew that one. What? These are so many different voices. School Rumble, Code Geass, XXX Holic, Quarion. How did I not know that she was in Detective Conan? Maybe after? Or has she always been that character in Detective Conan? I see all the movies. Bleach. Oh, Shin-chan? The main character in Shin-chan. You gotta hand it to voice actors that they just put their all into all these different types of characters. And it's so amazing, even more so when you can't figure out that that is the exact voice actor that you've heard before. Kitty Grade. Alvin Kitty Grade. Lupin the Third. She played Chi-Chi in Dragon Ball? Wow. Oh, and Dende too in Dragon Ball Z. So Dende, Trunks, and Gotenks. And Erasa, whoever that is. Blue Gender, Marlene. How do you go from playing Dende, Lust, and also being able to do Toru Honda? Amazing. I've learned so many things today. How amazing voice actors are. I really don't think anything is going to beat the fact that the absolute big difference between Yukito, Toya, and Eddie and Double D. It's such a big change. Diving down voice actor rabbit holes is always a blast. I do that with my friends sometimes. It's so great. I can't believe the things that I've learned today. It's so good. I'm so happy that we've decided to somehow start talking about Mario as a voice actor and then look him up and then go down the complete rabbit hole. Otherwise, I would have never have known these. I can't believe it. Rolf is Goku. Ed is Karo. Double D is Yukito and Yue. And Eddie is Toya. Wow. And Sarah and Lee Kanker is Kana and Kagura from Inuyasha. I can't wait to see the looks on the face when I decide to tell them this later. Yeah, we went Giblets, Harry Potter, Mario, and Skyrim. Yep. Oh my god. This has been a great chatting stream. Talking about the debacle of the AC unit in this cottage, to some bodily issues, to talking about various voice actor things, and just love it. I love the different routes that you can go in a chatting stream. Did you know that I fully intended this earlier when I was setting up to stream? Because usually what I would do is like, oh, I would just like situate and move around streams. So I had the full thought that, oh, I'm playing Resident Evil 5 today. I popped out a Dramamine to take. I was setting up and looking at the waiting room that I have up for Resident Evil 5, and I completely forgot that I didn't set up this room's stream for grandma hours. Completely forgot to do that last night, and then I had to shift gears. So I have put the already open thing of Dramamine into a tiny container that's holding different pills, so I can have that for Monday. My brain is not totally here. Hopefully in the next few days with ample sleep, it'll come back. Hopefully. Yeah, brains do just kind of flop about. I mean, they are in brain juices in our skull that's kind of like free floating a little bit. That's why when you smack your head too hard, your brain kind of your brain will ping pong around the inside of your cranium, which will lead to worse things. So don't smack your head on things. Don't do the you're going to a rock metal concert and do the head banging, because in the long run you are also smacking your brain up in there like a ping pong ball. Don't be like me that has hit their head one too many times by accident. I have given myself a concussion twice. a minor one though, so not a full-on concussion where I like passed out or anything. I have given myself several goose eggs on my forehead. It's mostly my forehead, never the back of my head. Well, I've done that at least once, where I got a goose egg on the back of my head. You know those soap dishes that they would have in bathrooms where the soap dish would be like in the middle of the wall? I had slipped and smacked the back of my head on one of those. That was fun. All the other times was smacking my forehead on a metal shelf. Or I've actually done that on my desk as well. It's not fun giving yourself minor concussions. Yeah, they are remarkably sturdy. They are well built into the wall. And those things are solid. They are not fun to smack anything on. I have had it before where on my hands, because, you know, lack of depth perception. This is how I've hit my forehead one too many times. I have smacked my hands on like the sink faucet in addition to those soap dishes in the shower, because my brain it doesn't really want to gauge depth well enough. Well enough? There you go. I don't think that I said that correctly the first time. Which doesn't help if you already have like normal brain fog moments and or have issues with stuttering. I can't believe that I've been hitting my head on accident and just making it worse. But it's okay. I'm fine. I'm still functioning. Mostly. I'm mostly okay. God, you have no idea how excited I am to let people know about the things I've learned about the voice actors today. I can't. I want to tell Sai. Sai is not here, and I'm so surprised that they haven't popped their head into stream today. Maybe they might be multitasking or at work or something. But I'm excited to let them know about it. My brother hit me with the butt of an axe while he was chopping wood when we were kids. Knocked me out instantly. Oh, that sounds like a slightly worse concussion if you were knocked out. Oh no. Yeah, of course it's funny now when you think about it, but at the time there was probably several people having panic attacks while trying to figure out if you were okay. Like, I definitely can laugh now at the fact that I've done various things that have harmed me, like how I broke my foot. I can laugh at that now, but back then it was not a good time. It is not great. To be honest, though, every bone that I've broken in my body, other than, like, one of them, has been kind of a funny moment. I think the only one that I gave myself a fracture on my middle finger by slamming it in the front door. That was the only time that there wasn't, like, a funny moment with that. But everything else was, like, seriously a giggle moment. someday, there will probably be like incidents that wouldn't be funny, but let's hope that never comes to fruition. As long as I don't leave the house, I'm fine. No need to worry about it. Oh god, I forgot that that Night Rain came out for Elden Ring a couple of days ago, I think now. I have to look to see if it's okay to play solo. If not, then I might talk with Sai about playing it together. Everything can be funny if you try hard enough. Yeah, I agree. It definitely needs like 3 people. Isn't it like you and 2 other people or 3 other people to play the game? Because I did see some people were playing it solo. I don't know what. Yeah, you and 2 others? Okay. Okay. I took a little peek at of the game. One of the weapons is a harp? Ooh. I'll have to look at a little bit of gameplay. I think I do want to try playing it. I'm sure there's matchmaking. I did see that some people were saying that they didn't want to play with random people, but they didn't have people to play with. I don't think matchmaking is necessarily bad, but if you're trying to stream and keep it like cohesive and your thought process is not having random people, then I get it. I'll have to see what the gameplay is like and whether or not it'd be worth it. Because I really liked the story of Elden Ring, but I don't know if Night Rain is a story-oriented one. I'm sure it would be. But I know people were saying that it's separate from Elden Ring in general. It just because it has all of these elements in one for Night Rain. Yeah, because if there's random people while you're streaming, for some people it would be like stream snipers. In addition to it probably being a lot of trolls playing the game. Which is fun in and of itself, and if you're trying to progress through the game, it's not very helpful. Story-oriented hard game, everything points to what? I would assume though that there might be some things in Night Rain that would be connected to Elden Ring. Because they have stuff from Dark Souls in there too. I think. But I haven't looked at anything related to Night Rain since it came out. Maybe this is the time. Because currently my timeline on Twitter is filled with other things. It hasn't actually been showing me a lot of Elden Ring related things. Is there even anybody? I wonder if people are streaming it on Twitch currently. Maybe I'll have to go take a look at that and figure it out. think it'd be fun to watch you and Sai play it, though you might want to grab a save viewer or another friend to fill the last slot. Is it that random people will join the slot, or can you make it into like a friends only lobby? Let's see. In Elden Ring Night Rain, you can make expeditions friends only. You can invite friends directly from your platform's friend list, or use a shared password to ensure only players with that password can join your session. Okay. So basically like before. Yeah, Night Rain is balanced and designed for 3-player co-op. And some bosses will summon groups of enemies to throw at the Nightfarers, which will always pose a challenge for solo players, patch or no patch. Huh. It's way too hard with just 2, to be honest. Okay. Maybe I'll just have that saved as a game that I would possibly play with friends off stream. Where me and my friends are just bad? I mean, you can only be so good at a game that is that is based around 3 players. It's like playing Killing Floor by yourself. It's not necessarily it's doable, but it's not necessarily like a fun time. But I also think that that Killing Floor scales depending on how many people that you have in the lobby. So maybe that's not like necessarily a good reference. I'll do some research on that, then figure it out. More than likely, I'll just play it with friends normally. And leave it at that. Because if I miss out on lore, there's always lore videos. There's always VOD videos. Maybe if there's ever another FromSoft game in the future, or because I plan at some point to play Dark Souls, maybe figure out time frames of maybe playing that with Sai. Yeah, it's currently it's like $39.99 for Night Rain. No, I don't want to update Sims 4. Close that. I think it's currently $39.99. Oh, that's interesting. One or more games have changed price in the... Yeah, I had Night Rain in my shopping cart because I was debating. It says, game unavailable in your country. Why? Did they update a version? Hold on. Why? That's weird. Or maybe they removed that one because it was technically a pre-order version, but it's still, that's odd. It's on there properly. I think it's probably because I had it in the shopping cart before it came out. So maybe that's considered to be like a pre-ordered version that was in the cart, though that's a little odd to see it that way. That's fine. I mean, it's still in the store. It's not missing. That's silly though. Night rain. Oh, it's mixed reviews right now? Wonder why it's mixed reviews. Oh my god, that is a wall of text. No duo option. Had random people join to just run off and do their own thing. Let me duo with my mate. That just seems like you put the wrong options in. Maybe too hard, same as the DLC. Yeah, I mean, that's why there was a lot of bad reviews for Elden Ring firstly, because they're saying, oh, it's too hard. Let's see, what's all the recent reviews? Most recent reviews. The game is addictive, don't buy it. If you have 2 friends to play with, or 1 if you just get the duo mod? Oh, somebody has already modded the game. It's only been out for 2 days. From slop shovelware, what have these guys been cooking since Shadow of the Erdtree? Okay. Should not have been a standalone game. It should have been a DLC for Elden Ring. Everything is an asset flip of the original game. The only things new are the Night Lord bosses. Well, they already said that it wasn't directly connected to the story of Elden Ring, so why would it need to be a DLC? Are you going to a birthday, or you have a or is it your birthday? If so, happy birthday. If not, happy birthday to the other person. I hope you have fun in your escape room. Goodbye, see you later. I hope that you get out of that you escape from the room swiftly. That you all... It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Have fun. I hope you all rub your brain cells together to get out of that room quickly. Goodbye, goodbye. Have great birthday cake, great food. Delicious foods on your birthday. No brains. You'll find some, don't worry. You'll have eureka moments in escape rooms. Happy birthday. Oh, they refunded it. Not enjoying the game. Maybe roguelites aren't for me. Roguelike? But it feels like you have to constantly rush everything, and the boss difficulty is quite difficult, considering you really only get 1 shot at them. It's a roguelike? Then you have to reset. Some people will love it, but that's not for me. Okay. So it's random every setup? Can I look at the description? Standalone adventure within Elden Ring universe, crafted to offer its player a new gaming experience by reimagining the game's core design. Overcome a relentless environmental threat that sweeps through a land that changes between each game session and defeat the magnificent boss of that night. Oh, okay. So it's different scenarios each time that you play the game. That's interesting. Yeah, we need more games like Shovel Knight. I didn't know that it was similar to a roguelike, that it would change per campaign. That's neat. Maybe for them doing Night Rain, it's like a test kind of thing, that they are exploring some additional options that might be things for future games. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are set classes with set weapons and charms. Yes, I did see that there's no like customizable character. It's just choosing between the jobs that are there, the heroes. That's pretty neat. I like the idea and the concept. And I can see what potential this is for the future. Because them doing the DLC and everything for Elden Ring in general was also like a buildup of some of the things that they've had before and ideas that they were already putting forth. So this might just be another thing that they're testing out for future ideas. Yeah, I'll have to see some gameplay of this before I decide whether or not I would want to purchase it myself. That's neat, though. Oh, Trash Goblin. When did that come out? Oh, this came out on the 28th. Trash Goblin was one of the games that we played a demo of, where you're unearthing from the grime various items. I realized that came out too, and that's only $20. Also, currently, Elden Ring Night Rain is at the top sellers list. It has overtaken Counter-Strike 2. Did they hear from any feedback of the game? I'm not sure. I hadn't kept up with it, and only just realized that it has come out a couple days ago. It looks like there's a lot more to it. We'll have to re-wishlist this so it's at the top of the wish list and take a gander at it a different day. Oh, Sekiro's on sale. Zombies versus Vampire Fest. Oh, hold on. Since it's been a couple of days and I completely forgot about it, let me look at the Epic Game Store real quick. They've been giving away a lot of games recently. Oh, I have this. I have Limbo. Next game comes out in 4 days. For the Nintendo Switch 2, do you have to buy it with from the website? Oh god, I think the pre-orders for getting Switch 2s have already goodness. Has already been passed, and the pre-orders for it have gone far and beyond what is available. So I think it might be a while before people can actually get a Switch 2 normally. Because I know various GameStops are going to have them. Targets probably. And I don't think it's just from the Nintendo website that there would be Switch 2 sales. So I can't tell. Oh yeah, apparently Walmart's gonna be having them too. GameStop, Walmart. There might be there's still more than likely going to be scalpers buying the system. But I know in Japan alone there was an article saying that there was like 2 million pre-orders in Japan alone. And I'm pretty sure from what they said, that affected the actual amount that they had already manufactured for it. So I don't know whether or not people are actually going to be able to be getting their Nintendo Switch 2. Because I did see that there was like lotteries and stuff, and a lot of people did not get their Switch. And I think the time has probably passed for those ones as well. It comes out the day I get paid next week, does it? Did it? Oh, it does come out in June, doesn't it? A release date. Yeah, June 5th. I forgot. I didn't notice. I don't know why I thought it came out in July. So the next upcoming week is going to be interesting, how people are going to be reacting to the Switch 2. It's going to be a fun Nintendo fest. We'll see whether or not it's going to be a success or a complete disaster. So I think people that are doing pre-orders, I wonder if it's going to get sent out on the 5th and then they receive it later, or if people who pre-ordered it from like a Walmart or a GameStop, if they're getting it the same day. We shall see what happens. It's probably going to be chaotic in some way, shape, or form, but we shall see. We shall watch the chaos from afar with popcorn. I wonder how well the games themselves are going to be doing. What games are coming out the same day as the Switch 2? Did that FromSoft exclusive, was that coming out the same day as the Switch 2? Let's see. No. No. Games. Thank you. I see Donkey Kong. Does Donkey Kong come out the same day? Oh no, that's a month after. Get it early and it's sent to them? Probably. Don't know if any of you guys are playing Expedition 33 right now, but I'm loving it so far. I have been seeing a lot of people play it and I'm very much interested. I think somebody described it as Persona 4 but French. And I thought that was a hilarious notion. Expedition 33. Add that to wish list so I can keep an eye on it. I give it a week with that Switch 2 camera creeps are taking. Oh no! I'm pretty sure that some things might change like really quickly once the Switch 2 comes out. Give it within the week, something might change. Where is release date? There we go. Oh, so I don't know if it's true, but they said Pokemon ZA is going to be coming out in October. I don't see a different date on the actual Nintendo website. It's the best comparison I've ever heard. Yeah, Persona 4 but French. July 17th is the Donkey Kong game. Oh, the Bravely Default HD remaster is coming out the same day as the Switch. Where is that FromSoft game? Oh yeah, it's gonna be next month when the third game for the Somnium Files comes out. That's a game that I'm definitely getting. But it's kind of interesting because Tales of the Shire comes out around that time frame as well. Oh, there's gonna be so many games. Where is that FromSoft game? So the upgrade for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is coming out the same time as the Switch 2. Mario Kart as the one that's coming in with a bundle with the Switch 2. It's weird to say, but I hate that they gave Donkey Kong clothes. They gave him clothes? I didn't notice that. Oh yeah, Deltarune comes out on the 5th as well. Yakuza 0 on there. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to look it up. Nintendo X FromSoft exclusive. What was it? Oh yeah, Duskbloods. Release date. Oh, that was next year. Initial release date is 2026. I thought it came out earlier than that. Huh. I guess I probably mixed it up with something else. I'm kind of sad though that with it being a exclusive to the Switch 2, the GameCube games are also exclusive to the Switch 2. I want to play GameCube games. I want to play GameCube games again. I want to play GameCube games without having to set up a very convoluted setup of GameCube cords. Honestly, that might be one of the main reasons why I would get a Switch 2 is the GameCube. I have a GameCube. It's just all conveniently there rather than me having to find out where all my game cases are, my falling apart GameCube controllers, and making sure I have all the cords. I don't have to think about all the extras. That's okay. At some point, whenever I decide to play like Twilight Princess or Wind Waker, I will just rearrange and clean up my desk so I can have that set up. Because right now, the converter that I have for audiovisual cables to HDMI is currently not plugged in since I redid my desk the last time. So I would have to reset that back up sometime. Better than me, all my cords are Christmas cord tangled. Oh no. I can't say that they're properly stored. Because a lot of cords got stored with rubber bands instead of like zip ties or piece ties or the metal twirly ties that you get with every single electronic item that you've ever purchased. So I can't say that they're probably still in good condition, because more than likely the rubber band has probably degraded and everything might be a little messed up. But that's okay. At least it's still somewhat contained. Because I have boxes in the hallway that contain the various cords and old gaming systems that I will someday re-put in to play various video games on stream. But I think my throat needs a break, so I am going to wrap this up for today. I hope you guys had fun with our little dive down into random voice actors and learning the funny things of how much a voice actor's range goes. I used one of my hair iron cords worked for one of my Really? That's probably like a universal cord or something. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna sit up. Okay. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you sleep well when you go to bed. I'd hope that you don't have a a tweak in your neck like I do, and that you get through your day just fine with a healthy body. Don't forget to feed yourself, hydrate. Once again, I hope you had fun with our shenanigans of conversation that goes and dives into various topics. I hope you sleep well too, Wisp. Don't call me a hypocrite. I'm saying that I hope that you guys have a good day, even if I don't have a good day. You can only wish good things for people. Whether or not it actually happens is a different subject. Yeah. Yeah. Don't call me a hypocrite. I'm just trying to be nice. I didn't say it was me that was having a good day. I hope you have a good day. Anyways, I'll see you guys more than likely on Monday. If there's not plans to do other things, I will post the weekly schedule tomorrow. I'll post it up tomorrow and we'll figure out games to do. Yeah. We'll get back into Resident Evil and Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Sleep well when you go to bed. Have good dreams. Don't have any nightmares. Promise me. I know you can't promise that. I'm just hoping good things for you. Goodbye, everyone.